anyone that would say it's odd that Alexis has been around 2 men that have sued Shannon, I would say, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but if she cleans up her act a little bit, then these things wouldn't happen, and I have nothing to do with either.
Let's just put John aside. I really have zero interest in becoming friends with a woman who started the ball rolling on the defamation lawsuit that I had against her ex-husband. I lost $300,000 defending myself, and I didn't do anything wrong. I won the case and the appeal. So Alexis denied that she wrote a letter.
If you go back to any court documents and anything else, show me the proof of my name being on anything, because Jim and I had been divorced for 6 months.
You sent Tamra and I a cease and desist letter. It was your signature. Did I have it? Alexis said, we are suing you and Tamra. You will hear from our attorney.
When she found it, she had sent me the text message. I didn't get it, only Shannon got it. I don't think they had my phone number at the time.
I don't even know how I got Shannon's cell phone because I didn't know her, but I know the other housewives, so someone probably gave me, I forget who now, it was 6 years ago. This is where Shannon thinks I was involved. I sent a text to Shannon and Tamra for my ex-husband at the time. He called me very upset. Someone gave me her cell phone, so I texted her and Tamra, and I said, you know, please just shut your mouth, and this will be happening. Our attorney will be contacting you.
She was still married at the time, but they just weren't together. But I'm sure he's like, can you send this to her? And you say this and that.
My ex calls me and he's super upset. And he's just like, will you send them a text and just tell them that my attorney's gonna reach out and just let them know. I said, I want nothing to do with this. I don't agree with it. I will not, he asked me to send some more texts or something. I'm like, I'm out. I'm not a part of this.
That was it. Alexis really wasn't involved in it. It was her ex-husband that filed it. Her name was not on it. There was nothing.
There's no court document that you will ever find my name on.
Alexis denies that she was involved at all, but she did send a cease and desist type letter to me, and I have it. So you did.
And with John's, I hate to say it, but I did tell him to settle when she offered $45,000. He's like, that's not enough. She owes me $75,000.
She 100% knows these are loans.
We have evidence.
I have proof of that. Shannon sent me an email admitting that it's a loan, so the comments about these being gifts are patently false.
I don't blame him that he's like, just pay me what you owe me. And that's it. That's all he wants. That's all he ever wanted.
I've never heard Jen raise her voice, so that was sort of shocking to me.
Wait. No! You wait.
And I understand why she was upset.
You did a background check on Ryan?
No, what are you talking about?
You did.
Swear to God on my kid's life, I did not.
No, I just saw it with my own eyes.
This, you know, and I said this to Tamra on camera and off camera, this whole, you know, digging into people's backgrounds and whatnot, it's not okay in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's silly stuff or you think it's silly paparazzi nonsense, or if it's something very serious like the FBI. Why would anyone do that to someone? It's just not okay. I understood why Jen was upset, but what I didn't understand and what I was trying to figure out, and Tamra has her own receipts and her own, you know, side of things. My question was, why was Shannon bringing this up now? Because it was 2 years prior. It was like out of nowhere.
She tried to destroy my friendship. Well, she did with Jen, bringing up a text message from 2 years prior that was taken out of context. It was about something totally different, and I will prove it at the reunion. She stepped in her own shit, but she brought that up to set Jen off to come after me.
I'm so done with your low-level bullshit. Bye.
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 Oh, come on.
Bye.
It's called Google, babe. All you have to do is Google. There's a lot of depositions and stuff that he has been in. So for her to do that was really nasty.
I thought Jen and Tamra were doing well.
I am so happy where you and I are. I want us to always shoot each other straight.
And it was like right when they were doing well, why bring it up then?
And that
Is wrong with her.
we don't stoop to this level because, like, that's not who we are. Like, you don't go
This
that
is
low.
who we are.
Gina voices that you hold her to high expectations in your friendship.
Yeah, I noticed that Gina, in her interviews or when she talks to other women, says, like, I'm always slapping her.
I should just be forever bent over waiting for my spanking from Heather. I kept getting picked on by everybody and getting a spanking by Heather.
Or I hold her to these high expectations.
I feel like your expectations of me are a lot.
But if just being a loyal friend is too high an expectation, so be it. But I don't hold her to a higher level than I would hold myself. When it comes to friendship, I think I'm loyal and I'm generous and I try to be available to my friends, there for them. And I would expect my friends to be the same way.
She felt that you didn't have her back when the shady whale brought up who in the group has the cheapest home.
Look, I can't negate how she feels because apparently she feels I didn't say enough. I rewatched it.
Your fellow housewives, do you think would get the least amount of money if they sold their home?
I mean, I think it's probably Gina.
I haven't been to everyone's home.
I thought it was the answer was good. I said that's not okay. I said that's a mean question.
I'm not doing that. That's so mean.
Okay.
It is kind of mean. You're right. When you're on live TV and you're doing a show like that, sometimes you don't always come up with the greatest answer. But I didn't say anything negative. And then Gina had posted something afterwards and said, I own my home, like that wasn't okay. And I wrote, amen. And then I said to her, I go, why so long to all of a sudden have this issue? She goes, well, it bothered me and I didn't think about it till later. So then the question becomes, okay, well, is that true? Or are you just trying to combat the Katie stuff?
I said, is this true? Did she hire photographers to come take a photo of her? He said, yes.
Watch What Happens Live is such a fun show. It's very fast. I mean, with commercial breaks, is it, 22 minutes, maybe? The point is to go and have fun. And yes, sometimes, you play games or you're asked questions. And I mean, I don't think I'm a mean person. I don't really go there.
At Neiman Marcus, and I saw your dress.
And said what?
Oh my God, did she buy a $2,000 dress?
Why?
Because you just told us that you were only getting $6,000 a month, and I was worried about you. It's bullshit.
Sometimes maybe you say something that you don't exactly mean, or you don't have time to explain, or, it comes out wrong, or you think you're being funny and you're not. If that bothered you so much, you should have said something a year ago when it happened. And I hold her to a high standard. I mean, really.